In today's video, we're going to be looking at graph stories and interpreting the information that the graph gives us. So now this time they give us a graph and we have to read the scenario and determine what we're trying to figure out from the graph. So it says, during a snowstorm, the snow fell at a constant rate for a number of hours. Then it stopped snowing for a number of hours. Then it started up again at a different constant rate. Nolan made a graph showing the inches of snow on the ground over time using the data Noah collected. So there we go. So we have a problem where fell, stopped, and then fell again at a different constant rate. How much snow was on the ground when it stopped snowing the first time? So when it stopped snowing, how much was on the ground? We look over here, 7 inches were on the ground. Put in 7, submit. Yes. Next one. Another scenario, snow fell at a constant rate, then it stopped, then it started again. This time it's asking us at what rate was the snow falling during the second snowfall? So this is the first one. Let's look at the second. The second, it looks like it went up 1 inch every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches. So 1 inch, or I'm sorry, 1 inch every 5 hours, right? Because we're going right, that means these are hours, 1 inch every 5 hours. Look at our choices here, 1 inch every 5 hours. All right, let's look at another one. David left his house and drove to the store. He stopped and went inside. From there, he drove in the same direction until he got back. Stopped and went to the bank, then he drove home. The graph shows the number of blocks away from home David is X minutes after he left the house until he got back home. So here he goes, leaves the house, goes to the store, stops there, no further from the store, then goes to the bank, is there for a number of hours, minutes, excuse me, then goes back home. How long was David in the store? All right, so the first one was the store, right? Before the bank. Yep. So from there, drove to the store first. All right. So here's where he was at the store. How many minutes? 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. Submit it. There we go. Let's do 2 more. Let's see what they ask. All right. So during a snowstorm, snow fell at a constant rate for a number of hours. Then it stopped snowing. Then it started up again at a different rate. All right. So it started snowing, stopped, and then started up again. How much snow was on the ground after 2 hours? So 2 hours, it looks like there was 2 inches on the ground. Let's look at one more. Ooh, this is a good one. On a spring day, Piper noted the time of the day and the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. During that day, the temperature rose, stayed, and fell at different rates. So here's the graph. So the temperature rose at different rates, stayed, and went down at different rates. How long did the temperature hold steady for? So steadied for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. I want to do one with a rate. Let's see. No. Let's do another one with a rate. Here we go. Eva left her house, drove to the store, stopped, went inside. Then she went in the same direction until she got to a bank, stopped and went inside the bank, and then she drove home. And so again, another scenario representing the blocks away from home. At what rate did Eva travel from the store to the bank? So she went to the store first. This is where she went to the store. This is where she went to the bank. So at what rate did she go from here to here? So we have to go up 1, 2, 3, for 5 over 2. So it went up 5 blocks over 2 to get to that next point right there. So 5 blocks every 2 minutes. All right. So that'll be the last one we do. All right. So again, just they give you the graph. You have to interpret the information and making sure you understand what's on the x-axis and what's on the y-axis. All right. And if you need help, you can watch the help videos to help you. All right. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Good luck.